Is it ever possible that it can rain frogs one day? While you're thinking about this question, I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Feel it. Still, close your eyes. I want you to focus on what I'm saying. Hear me. And I want you to move your feet slightly, move your hands, and appreciate all these things. Appreciate that you are here in this fantastic group of people right now, today, learning and experiencing this. Now open your eyes. I'm going to tell you a story where I think I made it rain frogs when I was younger. But before I start, I want you to think of this story, that when a tornado passes over a pond with frogs, it picks up the frogs and throws it to the nearby town. And people actually experience it, raining frogs. This quote, I don't like this quote because of the consequences the frogs are facing, but I like this quote because it shows me that sometimes what you think is impossible can actually be possible. When I was in university studying in Çanakkale, I also wanted to do some extracurricular activities, something meaningful for me. So I joined this group who was writing projects and working with handicapped people. This taught me a lot, mainly that these people with bigger problems than us manage to hold on to life and carry on better than most of the people who claim themselves to be healthy. It made me appreciate my life more, and it made me a better person. But one particular event, it impressed me a lot. It changed my life, actually. When I was a group from Poland, we had an event in Çanakkale. We had an international group from Poland. And in this group, the leader of the group was one of my good friends, because he was doing his Erasmus in Çanakkale before. And there were two girls on wheelchairs. So we did our typical seminars. We started the conference, making our awareness seminars, panel discussions, conferences. Our main idea in these conferences were to show to people that handicapped people should be and can be fully integrated in society. And of course, we bonded with these girls at some point. They didn't speak English, but we could communicate somehow, and when we had to communicate, my friend was translating. In one particular day, we were going to do an excursion to Mountain Assos, which is next to the city of Çanakkale. That's the mountain where Aristotle also lectured Alexander the Great, as the legend says. So the idea was to go up with the van as far as possible, and the rest of the group who could walk would walk to the hill, to the temple. And the girls in the wheelchairs would wait with some volunteers. So I volunteered to stay because I've seen it before, no big deal. And my friend Piotr, the Polish guy, he volunteered to stay as well. So when I was about to decide where to sit best, what's the best vantage point, the other people started packing and were ready to go. But then my friend kept looking at me. And you know, with good friends, sometimes you don't need to talk, you understand what they want to say. I looked back at him and I said, "No, you're joking, that's a joke." And he said, "No, it's not, let's do it." And then I said, "Do you really think that's possible, seriously?" And he told me, "Yeah, if you have the heart for it, why not?" And I said, "Okay, let's do it." I mean, I was very young, I didn't know any better back then. So we asked two guys to pick up the chairs, fold them, and we grabbed the girls to our backs, and we started walking to the hill from where the man left us. It was around 300, 400 meters. And it's even difficult when you walk by yourself because the way is really dodgy. So we started climbing with the girls. At first I thought it would be harder than I thought it was, but yeah, somehow it didn't feel, but still the heat was really hot, and the pain at the end, during the end, became excruciating, but I was happy somehow. So we walked. When I saw the temple, I was a really happy man. And then we kept, and at the end we were on the top. We made it. It was easier than I thought. Then we dropped the girls, they unfolded the chairs, we dropped the girls, and we were catching our breath for a while, but still smiling. And when I saw the girls looking at the view and enjoying it, then I understood it was all worth it. At the end of the day, we came back, we had a debriefing, the girls thanked us thousands of times, and yeah, I felt the satisfaction that I've never actually felt before. At the end of the conference, I went to the girl to say goodbye. You know, the worst part of the conference is after intensive 7 days. I went to her and I said, "It was really nice to meet you, thank you very much." And then she gave me this little notebook. On the cover it said, "Thank you for everything, I'm going to miss you." And I told her, "I'm going to see you when you're a fully educated woman inspiring other people." I haven't seen her after these 7 years, but I think about her a lot. But what I realized that She helped me more than I helped her. I just carried her. It wasn't no big deal. People carried harder things to harder places. But what she taught me that I can make a change in this world or in somebody's life with some effort and with some creativity. She made me a better person and a better professional. Brought me who I am today in front of you speaking, as this being my biggest personal achievement still after all 7 years. Now close your eyes once again before we finish. Andreas, getting prepared. The motto of this story could be, as Gandhi says, as Sandra likes to say, be the change you want to be in the world. Or as the Adidas commercial says, impossible is nothing. Yeah, open your eyes. This is the photo that we took after on the top of the mountain. That's Ilona on the left, and that's me on the right. But I'm going to tell you, before I finish, with a little bit of a creativity and a little bit of an effort, you can make a change in somebody's life and make this world a better place. Thank you very much.